As the debate over the delayed reconstitution of the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission rages on, Wiper Party leader Kalonzo Musyoka has called out National Liberal Party leader Augustus Charlo Muli, terming him as a government proxy being used to delay and frustrate the process. According to Kalonzo, Azimio followed the law which requires political parties with parliamentary representation to nominate a candidate for the selection panel, a prerequisite the National Liberal Party lacks.
Not allow himself to be used because he knows the party he represents does not have one member of parliament or indeed an MCA, maybe an MCA, because the law is very clear that it should be parties with the representation in parliament, taking into account as well gender. That matter was canvassed before the judge and a ruling issued.
Kalonzo further called out the Speaker of the National Assembly for dilly-dallying and allegedly working in cahoots with Muli to give room for the matter to be taken to the Court of Appeal, a move he says is the sole reason why the process has been halted to date.
Had 1 week since the matter was adjudicated upon by a judge, Azimio given 48 hours to give a name, which we did within that stipulated time. My brother, Speaker Wetangula, being the chair of Parliamentary Service Commission, should have acted with that 1 week. But gerrymandering, buying time so they can allow Muli to go to the Court of Appeal, which is what they did. That is the absolute truth.
On his part, however, the NLP leader has branded the Wiper leader a liar for trying to taint his name in bad faith.
Just a few hours ago, His Excellency Kalonzo Musyoka claimed in public that I am a proxy of the government. I'm being used by the government. And I want to categorically say that this is a complete lie. I have been elected by 16 members in Azimio. 16 members out of 23 in Azimio. Where is the government's hand in all this?
To unlock the stalemate, Muli says he's ready to step down, but only for the right candidate, not one that is there to serve the interests of Kalonzo Musyoka.
Why doesn't he empower that democracy within Wiper? He is the one who has stopped this process by wanting to install his own personal candidate for his own personal benefit. Where is democracy in that? Let us see why Wiper is so scared of my candidature, of me being in that selection panel. And if the people who elected me agree, I will step down and will choose somebody else that Kalonzo wants. But we are not going to allow individual interests to enter into the selection panel.
With both parties publicly expressing their willingness to have a dialogue, it now remains to see whether Kalonzo Musyoka's candidate, Koki Muli, who has stood her ground with part of Azimio maintaining Muli is the right candidate after meeting the requisite requirements, will be Azimio's nominee to the selection panel. Muli maintains that he was the duly elected nominee for the panel and that a faction of top Azimio leadership went ahead to bypass him for a more favorable candidate.